Traders, if you go through my videos, the ones that I uploaded here in TradingView, if you click on this one, Eurodollar, I talked about this here and we marked up the chart and we were looking at a potential break of this range, and I was looking for the break and retest. So we ended up getting that. It broke out, I had to pull back, and there's an opportunity to buy, and it traded up. We would have had a few opportunities here to close the trade in profit. But what I wanted to do with this video is have another look at the euro dollar. Let me just clear everything here. I'm not really trading at the moment during the election, and I'm basically sitting back, but I have been back testing a strategy. In any case, we'll have a quick look at this and I'll give you my take on it. Like the euro dollar, look, this is overextended and you might see it pull back from here. I mean, it's reacted off the results of the election, and it's trading down into this daily order block. Look how overextended. It's a long thin candle. I mean, I'd even look to buy at this point and counter trend trade it, to be honest. So I mean, that could be something. If you want to take the risk, that could be something. Now the other thing is we have liquidity resting under here in the form of sell side liquidity, these sell stops prior to this expansion to the upside. So if we just marked it up, liquidity pool. So we have a daily order block, bullish order block here, and then directly under it we have this liquidity pool. All right, so 2 points of interest here. Trading into this order block, yeah, but even after a move like this, I would expect this to rebound. So we could have a quick look at it on the lower time frames. If we pick up a Fibonacci, pull it from the high to low, and this low will move depending, but I would anticipate some kind of move back. We've got an imbalance right here that could be a target for this to move back into. So 4-hour time frame imbalance, that could be a target. We've also got this thin candle here, imbalance 4-hour time frame. All right, we go down to a lower time frame, I'd say a 30-minute. Watch for this to find support and start ranging, and then you want to see it look to break structure, and then that would be a target, something like that, right? So we have a possible bullish trade opportunity, but definitely, watch this. You want to let it see it trend sideways, and if we see a double bottom holding up, double bottom, triple bottom, but equal lows, and it ranges, like for example through here. I mean, this range could happen anywhere. It could happen a bit lower. I mean, there's definitely big momentum behind that pushing it down. So there's a possibility that this actually looks for stops. Well, let's have a look at this is the order block here. I'll just mark that up. I mean, you can see the levels, right? So we've got the OB there, daily order block, okay, between the high and low here, and then we have an imbalance. We have liquidity under, right? So there's sell stops sitting under here. So liquidity pool. All right, that could hold here. It could push further down, but somewhere in here, I would expect this to start to range sideways, and then look for the volatility, a push up, a push down, like it fakes out, enticing buyers in. And this is what I talk about in all of my videos. More stops go under, it hits those stops, and then we see it trade with speed. And you want the same kind of price action that you see. Well, this is a perfect example, actually. Let me just show you this. We'll go down to even a 5-minute chart. Look, it's what I'm talking about here. Lower time frame, right? Have a look at this. This is the fakey shaky chart pattern, right? You get this balance area. In other words, equal buying and selling activity. But I'm always looking for the fakey shaky, okay? The fake out, the shake out. So what that does is it builds, this range builds stops above, okay, liquidity, right? And the algo will force this down here, and that will entice more buyers in. And of course, what we get there is, if I can find my pencil, I've lost my pencil. Oh, there it is. We get a build up of liquidity then on this move here. More stops, so they hit those stops, and then you get this movement here. See this thin candle? Imbalance, bearish imbalance. So that's actually a target for this to reach back into. Right, so this is trading off with trading with displacement. So if we go back to our 30-minute, well, yeah, a bit messy the drawings, but you get the idea. So I'm kind of combining ideas from Wyckoff and ICT. It's my take on a whole bunch of stuff that's in there. But you want to look at the displacement, the imbalance precisely here on the 30-minute. That's a target. What's it doing? Yeah, it's trading further south. Okay, so we've got this potential target. So you could even aim for that. What'll happen, I would think, is this pulls back. You've got, well, and also you want to consider this. There's an imbalance, but then you have this liquidity void. These two red candles, two consecutive candles with nothing left and right. So that's a strong level here for this to target liquidity void. And I mean, we've got another imbalance through here. Right, so looking at this thin candle and picking up the candle on the left, the candle on the right. Right, so these are definitely, you want to consider the possibility that we get something like this, hits that, and it looks to rebalance and heads further north. So that's a bit of a thing with the euro dollar at the moment. Like it's trading down with a vengeance. Just let it go, and at some stage it's gonna find its feet. Now this see where this is ranging. So what I mean by liquidity pool, for those of you who don't know, further back where we pick this level up, there are equal lows. There's lows. There's a range, and what happens is under that range, prior to no, I mean it does that, right? It rotates. We get the range, and it's the same thing. We get a bit of a fake out. We get a shakeout. Liquidity is set up under. So when you look back here, that's what's sitting under here from a previous lows, right? So this could look to head further south and hit the liquidity down in here, and then we see it rotate, right? So look, you don't have to do anything with this until it changes, until it shifts gears. In other words, trades down, and it's a very simple price action strategy. You wait for the range wherever it occurs. Now, if you're in front of the charts, we've got an opportunity right now. I mean, this is the New York Open, right? Wherever this finds its feet, wait for that, and then you're going to enter on the break of market structure after this range, wherever that range decides to, form. And then we see higher highs, higher lows, and then that's your opportunity then to get long. When this starts to break structure bullish, 15-minute time frame, that's it, guys. That's how that's what I'm always looking for if I'm in front of the charts and not speculating. And then you've got these levels up here to target. Now, I would be inclined to, let's just pull that down a little bit deeper. If that's a play, long position, say you enter on a pullback, I'd be looking to, go for that. Wherever this displaces, now I remember I mentioned up here that this thin candle, well, you want the range and then you want a thin candle. So coming back down here, you want the range and then you want a thin candle. That will create an imbalance. Wherever it sets up, then it could be here, right? So you want your stop loss at least under the imbalance, right? And there might be another thin candle. You want to see this trade north with speed, and then it sets up, an imbalance and it trades into the imbalance. Hope that makes sense, guys. Anyway, that's what I'm looking for wherever this sets up. So, watch it. New York Open, New York session, 8:30, in between 8:30, 11 a.m., whatever. Look for the potential for this to rotate, and you could get a buy out of it. All right, that's it. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Definitely comment below, and have a great day. Safe trading. Be careful today, guys. It could be very volatile, and I'll see you in the next video.